I love visiting op shops, but even better than that, I love an op shop bargain. So let me introduce you to my latest. I've actually got it outside in the backyard as we speak. No, not the bike. I actually got the bike for free. No, I'm talking about this op shop bargain, which will hopefully make me use the bike a little bit more. Hello again, it's Al from One Man Many Plans, both the YouTube channel and the blog at onemanmanyplans.com.au. And one of my many ongoing plans, a plan that'll probably never end, is trying to get fit. Keeping up the exercise, keeping it up for health reasons. And for a very, very long time, I've been using weights. I'm actually parked on my bench press out in the back rotunda, out in my backyard here at home. But I've been more interested recently into building up my endurance because I practically don't have any. Strength is okay, endurance terrible. Part of it being asthma, part of it being lazy. And so when an opportunity to pick up a bike came along, I thought, oh, I haven't had one for a while. What could possibly go wrong? Especially when the bike turned out to be free. So introducing my super bike, the Movenstar Octane, which I paid the princely sum of absolutely nothing for. We're out walking the dog. A bloke wheeled it out with a free sign on it. I said, "Are you sure?" He said, "Absolutely," and I took it home from there. I grabbed it because, one, it's free and I love a freebie, but certainly it's in better nick than the $20 bike that I used to have that I bought from the tip shop, the Raleigh bike. Rarely use that one. I figured getting a better condition Movenstar like this one, I would actually use it more. I'd be out on bike tracks. I'd be down the road, cycling to work on occasion. Well, I did use it to cycle to work on one occasion, and that was about it. It has seen a little bit of cycling track action, but really not much. And for quite a few months since then, it's been parked in my carport with the front wheel removed so I could easily throw it in the back of the Mazda 6. But anyway, quick word on this bike, which, let's be honest, I'm not a cycling expert, so I don't know much about, but hey, I'll talk you through it. It's got not one, but two wheels. It's got handles. It's got this thing from Shimano. It's also got this thing from Shimano. Yeah, it's about all I know. Oh, a drink holder. Very, very important. When you've got terrible endurance like I do, having a bottle of water within reach, well and truly handy. But like I said, it's been sitting in the carport for quite some time, going nowhere, until I discovered this yesterday. And I thought, I wonder if I can combine the two and get back to using the bike again. Now, if you're new to these particular devices, they come under a few different names. I have known them as wind trainers. They're also bike trainers, cycle trainers. In this one's case, what I thought was a wind trainer is actually a magnetic trainer. But all in all, what you do is it's a device that you bolt your bike into, and it turns a road-going or path-going bike into a stationary bike. So technically an exercise bike, or a lot of people actually use them as warm-ups. So, you know, you can warm up for a big race without actually having to do any of the racing action. Very, very easy to set up as well. Basically, you've got parts that clip into the side of the wheel. This one flips up and release, and you can lock it in place. Now, on top of that as well, you have this special cord that's actually a bit of a resistance option. So you can change it into levels of resistance so that you can have it spinning, the back wheel that is, nice and freely, or you can make it harder upon yourself. But the brilliant thing is, even though I didn't think my bike was suited for this kind of instrument, I thought there'd be more sort of cycling and, road going and also professional race bikes. This thing fits perfectly and works like an absolute charm. Right now I'm sitting on the bike, and one thing you immediately notice once you've got it all synced in and ready to go is how sturdy it is. Pedaling away, I'm in no fear of falling off. I'm in no fear of racing into the brick wall that's directly in front of me. There it is. Don't really want to hit that at any kind of speed. It's a little noisy, as you might be able to hear, but otherwise I have a fully functioning bike that also now doubles as an exercise bike. I'd like to say that I was on this for half an hour yesterday giving it a go, but I lasted all about 5 minutes before I went, oof, geez, I am unfit. But that's part of the plan, getting fit with this device. And wait till you hear how much I paid for it. So why did I buy this thing if I'm not much of a cyclist? Well, for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, for the convenience of the thing. If I don't have to set up my bike to take it anywhere, if it just stays out the back here attached to the wind trainer, and I don't have to chuck it in the car, and I don't have to find a nice sunny day to go for a bit of a bike ride, and I don't have to wheel it up a hill to go to the nearest bike track, well, that's probably going to make me want to use it more because it's there. I can walk out the back here, jump on the bike, and off we go. The more I do that, the better conditioning I have. The better conditioning I have, the more endurance I will hopefully grow. That's the theory. Let's see if I can actually stick to that. But hey, it's a convenience thing. It is ready to go when I am. The other thing was the price, because when I walked into the store yesterday, I wasn't looking for anything like this. I was actually looking for an old speaker for a project that I'm working on. I came across this, I looked at the price tag, I went, wow, okay. I grabbed it, and the lovely old ladies behind the counter at this op shop had no idea what it actually was. Is that a piece of gym equipment? I said, yeah, kind of. You bolt it to your bike. One of them picked up, oh, it's heavy. I said, yes, that's a good sign. I like my devices nice and sturdy so that I don't accidentally, come off the bike, or the bike comes off it and I plow into a wall. But I lugged it into my car, I took it home, I set it up, and I was ridiculously happy with A, how easy it is, and B, how sturdy it is. But the thing that's really just absolutely flabbergasted me is that I paid $10 for this. You can still buy it new online from a couple of shops here in Australia, and have a look at how much that's going to set you back. Now, just before I walked out of the store, the lovely lady said, hey, would you like a receipt with that? Just in case there's any bits missing and you need to bring it back for whatever reason. And I thought about that for a moment, and then I thought, no. I said, no receipt. It's all good. It's cost me all of $10. There may be bits missing on it. That's okay. No problems at all. But at the same time, even if it doesn't work for my purposes, whether I scrap it or I give it to someone else, the op shop, the charity, got $10 out of me, and we all win. It turns out it was the absolute bargain of a lifetime and worth so much more than I paid for it, but still, they get to keep their $10. I'm not about to bring this back. Hopefully, this is going to improve my fitness. Well, like I said, that's the plan. I've got many of them. Hopefully, this one works.